Hi, I'm Paul from Crypto Balance, and trying to buy graphics cards at the moment is like the prices are going up every day, and it feels like FOMO setting in, and it's getting a bit crazy, and no one wants to miss out, and it's not very good. And I've been trying extensively. I've looked everywhere, and I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on where I've tried to buy cards from, the kind of problems that I've encountered. So, for example, a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, you could buy an RX 580 for well under £300 here in the UK. Maybe around £250, maybe even cheaper. So if you look on eBay at prices at the moment, they're getting towards double what they were a couple of weeks ago, and even more. This one here is £600. This particular card was not one of the more expensive 580s, but now everything is just getting a little crazy. I mean, you've got ones here, I don't know if these people are just trying their luck, asking £1,000 for a graphics card that a few weeks ago was maybe 300. Crazy. I did manage to find one though for $49.99, so I'm going to order 57 of those. There's no problem. This definitely. Come on, don't bullshit me. That was a pretty good impression. Yeah. I was almost tempted to buy one of these just in case. Here's a site that I brought from a few weeks ago. The prices on here are roughly double. It's not, well, they're not too bad actually, the prices on here, but they don't have them. So all of these cards have a waiting ETA, so no one really knows when you're going to get them, and it's a lot of money to order a graphics card for £400–500, especially if you want 6 of them or 19 of them, for example. That's a lot of money to hand over and just wait for an indefinite amount of time. It's not something I'm comfortable doing, and these guys will only sell you one anyway, so you can only pre-order one and wait for however long until you actually get it, so not an option. A couple of days ago though, I was at work and I got an email saying stock update. PowerColor Radeon RX 580 Red Devils 8GB in stock. So 18 minutes later, I've managed to put 6 in my basket, brought them, invoice comes through, all good, next day delivery, I'm happy. I'm like, this guy, look at that guy. Yeah. 2 hours later, unfortunately we have ran into a bit of an issue with your order. So this is kind of typical of what's been happening. Like, even if you can get, like, it's happened on another site as well, where I've put cards in my basket. I put graphics cards in my basket, gone through to pay, and by the time you've gone through to pay, they're all gone. It's just crazy. So another option is to try. I thought maybe we can go, directly to China, because that's where they make everything, right? So I got on like Global Source and Alibaba and those kinds of sites. Most people just ignore you when you get in touch with them. Some of them send you emails saying that you can get graphics cards for $30, which but they don't accept PayPal. I'm sure nothing could go wrong, but I'd probably rather give it a miss. Then I got this email last night. Dear customer, our RX 580 5GB is ready. 1,700 pieces until the weekend. The unit price is 50. The unit price is 50 to 200 pieces, $515. Blah blah blah. Welcome to our factory to pick up directly. Hurry up. So, all I've got to do is get to China before the weekend. It's Friday today, and it's already there. Yeah. So, not an option. Or there's these cards down here. I'm not sure what they mentioned this for, but I can get some OEM graphics cards, the same function and quality as other brands, but the important thing is the customer has to provide the GPU and VRAM. So I've got a soldering iron somewhere. I'm sure I can work that out. So again, not really an option. It doesn't seem like, just going on Alibaba will get you. You can either get robbed, or if you do find someone genuine, there's the same problem trying to order from over there. So I've not found that to be a solution. I have got a couple of accounts at wholesalers here in the UK, at component wholesalers. This one, this is the sort of prices that they were just a few weeks ago. So you've got cards under £200. this doesn't have VAT, of course, and this is a wholesale price. Of course, none of these are in stock. And I fully expect when my account manager gets in touch with me to say that they're in stock or that they have some cards in stock, these will not be the prices. But this is kind of what they looked like not long ago. Another wholesaler, I spoke to this guy at length yesterday trying to get a bit of insight into what's going on. And he told me that the prices are going up pretty much every day. You can ignore the prices on the site. He said I need to call and ask what the price is that day. Anything that comes in is going out immediately. The back orders are crazy. The prices are going up right along the supply chain. So it's not just the shop that's selling consumer goods, that's selling graphics cards to consumers that are price gouging, or people on eBay that are price gouging, although they probably are all along the way. It's right back to the manufacturers. He seemed to think that the manufacturers are having trouble competing for the same components and getting the RAM that needs to go on these cards. So I don't know what's going on in these factories, but I hope everyone's okay. Yeah, it doesn't look good. So the picture right now is bleak if you want to expand your mining business, in my opinion. I'm just gonna stay out of this for a while. It feels very much like buying into all-time highs. You know, if there's an altcoin that you want to buy and you see it shooting up in price every day and you think, I'm going to miss out, and the FOMO sets in and you buy high, and not long after it's back to a more normal, rational price. And I'm hoping that's what's going to happen with these graphics cards, although from everybody I've spoke to, it doesn't really seem like there's any end in sight at the moment. But just to give you an idea of why I don't want to pay more for these cards, I've a bit of quick maths. Obviously, with this, it's very difficult to know how much money you're going to make if you invest in mining, because so much can change, but it's still good to have a plan. So looking at this, if you were to pay £220 for graphics cards when I was pricing up building a 19 GPU rig, I thought I could maybe build one for around £5,000, and I would get enough cryptocurrency if I sold it all in 2.7 months. So around 3 months I would have all my money back if I chose to sell whatever I'd mined. If you change this to £400, it's now 4.5 months. If you pay £500 like a lot of these cards, it's getting on for 6 months. It's getting on for half a year. And you know how much can change in this industry, in the crypto world. In even 3 months is a risk. So much can change. Prices are so volatile. Who knows what's going to happen? And the longer you have to wait before these cards return on investment, the more risk you're taking. And I'm not happy with doubling the risk that I would need to take. So I'm out for the moment. I've got a mining rig that I really like. I did want to add more to it because I love it sitting there doing its thing whilst I'm getting on doing other things. I love it. It's brilliant. But right now, it's not for me. Anyway, if you know where to get any cards at a reasonable price, let me know in the comments. If you've had similar problems lately trying to expand your mining rigs, let me know. Thanks for watching.